alpha is equal to 0.9, what would be the change in collector current corresponding to a change of 4 milliamperes in the base current in CE mode? So they are asking change in collector current. First of all, we know that beta is equal to alpha by 1 minus alpha. This is 0.9 by 1 minus 0.9, which is equal to 0.9 by 0.1, which is equal to 9. So current again in CE mode is 9 here, but beta is also equal to change in collector current by change in base current. So as we are finding this delta IC, which is equal to beta into delta IB, here beta is 9 and this is 4 milliamperes. This is 36 into 10 power minus 3 amperes or 36 milliamperes. A single state transistor amplifier, so transistor can be used as amplifier also. When a signal changes by 0.02 volts, this is the change in input voltage. The base current changes by 10 microamperes. This is delta IB. And the collector current changes by 1 milliampere, delta IC. If RC is equal to 2 kilo ohms and RL is 10 kilo ohms, that is collector resistance is this much, load resistance is this much. We know that these two are parallel to each other in a circuit. Now, what they are asking to find out the current gain. So first one, the current gain is given by beta is equal delta IC by delta IB. What is delta IC? This is given as 1 milliamperes by, this is 10 microamperes. So this is 10 power minus 3, this is 10 power minus 5, and goes up 10 power plus 5. So this is 100. So the current again in this problem is 100. The second one is input impedance, which is nothing but input resistance Ri, which is equal to change in input voltage, that is base emitter voltage, by change in base current. Here the signal changes by this much. This is nothing but delta VBE. So I am going to write this as 0.02 by base current changes by 10 microamperes. So 10 into 10 power minus 6. This is 2 into 10 power minus 2 by 10 power minus 5. This is 2 into 10 power 5 minus 2 10 power 3. This is 2000. This is input impedance. So this is nothing but 2000 ohms or 2 kilo ohms. Now the third part, effective AC load, that is as these two are connected in parallel, the effective load resistance RAC is given by resistance of this C, this is RCL, RC into RL by RC plus RL. This is 2 into 10 by 2 plus 10, 20 by 12. So this is 2 6 and 2 10s. This is 10 by 6 or 5 by 3 or 1.66. This is kilo ohms. This is the effective load here. Then voltage gain. The voltage gain in this case is given by VA, that is voltage amplification. This is beta into effective resistance in this collector load. This is RCL by the input resistance Ri. So here already I got this beta as 100 there, current gain, into this is 1.66, this is 1.66 by the input impedance or input resistance, which is equal to 2 here. So this is 100 into 1.66, which is equal to 166 by 2. So 2 8s, 83, as it is voltage gain. So it has no units. The last one is power gain, which is equal to power amplification, which is equal to beta square RCL by Ri. Beta is 100, beta square is 10 power 4 into 1.66 by 2 here. This is 16600 by 2, that is 8300. This is the power gain. Suppose A is equal to 1, then A bar will be 0. If A is equal to 0, A bar will be 1. And A double bar is also equal to 1. This is one more law in this complementation laws. Now let me come to this part, commutative laws, associative laws, distributive law. In commutative law, we know that A plus B is equal to B plus A. Similarly, A dot B is equal to B dot A. So you can use this in any term. That means this will be first one into second or second into first, both are same. Associative law, A plus B plus C is also equal to A plus B plus C, and similarly A dot B plus C is equal here A dot B dot C can also be written as A dot B dot C. Now in distributive law, A dot B plus C can be written as A dot B plus A dot C. A plus B dot C can be written as, this can be written as A dot C plus B dot C. De Morgan theorems. There are two theorems proposed by De Morgan. Theorem 1 states that the complement of the sum of two or more variables is equal to the product of complements of the variables. So first of all, sum of two variables, that is A plus B, A and B are two variables, and the complement of this sum is equal to the product of the complement of variables, product of the complement of first variable into complement of second variable. So this is the De Morgan theorem 1. Now De Morgan theorem 2 states that the complement of the product of two variables. So first let me take the product of two variables. Complement of product of the two variables is equal to the sum of the complements of the variables, that is A bar plus B bar. And these two theorems are very, very useful while solving problems on these logic gates. Logic gates is an electronic circuit which makes some logic decisions. So here we have three different logic gates, basic gates. First of all, OR gate. So already we discussed this. OR gate is it will do the addition operation, AND gate will do the multiplication operation, NOT gate will do the bar operation or complement operation. So here this is not minus, this is a complement operation. Now in OR gate we may have different inputs, more than one input. Now this is given by OR gate will be represented like this. This is the symbol of OR gates. These are the inputs here A, B, and this is the output B. And in some books it is given as plus here. So the logic operation is, this is Y is equal to A plus B. So output is equal to A plus B. Here there may be more than two inputs. If C, D are there, Y can be written as A plus B plus C plus D. If there are n inputs, you can write Y is equal to A plus B plus C plus D up to n. And the truth table for this one is, this is the truth table. This is A, this is B, and Y is equal to A plus B. So here we will write all the possible inputs. A may be 0, B may be 0. This is 0 plus 0 will be 0. A may be 1, B may be 0. This is 1. This may be 0 and 1. This will be 1. And 1, 1, 1 is not equal to 2. This is also 1. This is the truth table for OR gate. Now for AND gate, here we will represent AND gate like this. This is the output, we will denote with Y. These are the two possible inputs, maybe 3, 4, 5. So this is a multiplication. So the logic operation here is Y is equal to A cross B, and the corresponding truth table for this one is A B, Y is equal to A cross B. So this is 0 and 0. The product of these two, 0 into 0 is 0. 0 and 1 will be 0. 1 and 0 is also 0. If both our inputs are high, the output will be high. So this is the truth table for AND gate. Now for NOT gate. NOT gate is also called a complementary gate, which will have only one input and it will have only one output here. This is always A bar. So the logic, this y is nothing but a bar, and the truth table for this one is, it will be denoted like this. It will have only two possible inputs. If this is a, y is equal to a bar. If it is 0, output will be 1. If it is 1, output will be 0. That means NOT gate will have only one input, whereas OR gate and AND gate may have different number of inputs. So this is the truth table of NOT gate. More gates which are known as NOR gate, NOR, NAND gate, NAND, and this is the NOT gate. So you will leave it like this. Now I am going to discuss two more gates here, NOR gate and NAND gates. NOR gate is nothing but one OR gate combined with a NOT gate. So this is the OR gate. Now if you combine this one, here we have a small dot here. Now for NOR gate we will represent this with a small circle here. So this is the difference between OR gate and NOR gate. For OR gate you won't have this circle. For NOR gate you need to write this a small circle. Then the logic operation is y is equal to complement of a plus b. So here also this is complement of a plus b. 0 and 0, this will become 1 here. The output will be reversed here. So 1 will become 0, 0, 0. Similarly for NAND gate, this is a combination of AND gate plus NOT gate. So here also we need to denote this with a small circle in front of this one, as we are denoting circle here. So this is the NOT gate. Now if you combine these two, you will get this one, and the logic operation is a complement of a cross b, and output will be like this. This will become 1, 1, 1, and this will become 0 here. Here draw the logic circuit corresponding to the Boolean expression y is equal to ab plus bc, or let me write ab plus b bar c here. Here you can see this equation y is equal to ab plus b bar c. So this is one product. So for product means we need a AND gate for this operation. Similarly this is also another product. We need another AND gate here, and for this we need one OR gate here for this sum. That means to draw the logic circuit we need two AND gates, one OR gate. Now to generate this b dash we need one more NOT gate also. We will produce b. To generate this b bar we need one more NOT gate. Now first to find this product, so this is a, this is b. So from this we can write as it is AND gate. So I am drawing like this. This is a AND gate here. So what is the output here? This will be a into b, or simply ab. Now we need another AND gate here. This is another AND gate. And now the one of the input is c here, which is not equal to a or b. But b, the input for this one is b bar. So I am going to draw one more NOT gate here. So this will be b, and through this one it will be b bar, and the output for this one will be b bar c. So I got this input as ab, I got this input as b bar c. From three inputs I got two outputs now. Now I am going to add these two products. So this will be the first product, this will be the second one. Now we need one. This gate. So this is the output to y. So here y is nothing but this plus this. So y is equal to ab plus b bar c. Simplify, y is equal to ab plus abc plus a bar b plus ab bar c. So in this equation y, we can write ab here plus a bar b. So I am choosing this and this, and then here we have three terms. So this is abc plus ab bar c. So in this expression you can take b common, the remaining terms will be a plus a bar, and here you can take ac common, this will become b plus b bar. Remember students, if you take a plus a bar, this is always equal to 1. that is higher output only. Suppose if A is equal to 0, this will be 1. If A is equal to 1, this will be 0. So always it is 1. So here you can write B into A plus A bar is equal to 1 plus AC into B plus B bar is also equal to 1. So the final output after simplification will become B plus AC. Suppose if you want to draw the logic circuit for this one, so this is very simple. Here B is one input here. This is added with AC. For addition we use this OR gate here. This is OR gate which adds this one, and this will be product of these two. So this is the AND gate here, and the inputs are A and C. So the output is AC here. For this is B. So the product will be AC plus B or B plus AC. So according to commutative law both are same, which is equal to Y.